Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Planescape Torment. Alright, we've successfully rested, and we are going to go ahead and leave. And we're going to go... Oh, hello. I came out right by... Oh. You know what? Because it's nighttime, I'm guessing that there's just going to be lots of thugs around. Well, we'll go ahead and murder them. Come here.
Die.
Alright, we'll go after you.
Damn it.
Don't critical miss. Come back here. I'm chasing you. You're mine. Totally gonna piss off one of these other guys, aren't I? Not yet. Oh, I didn't take whatever the other guy had.
I'm gone.
Don't mind me just walking by you. I'll take those coppers. Thank you. Alright, let's see. There's one ear. The one-eared tiefling scowls at you threateningly. Pike off, Buck. I'll have your guts for garters. You wouldn't have happened to have lost that ear while robbing an old man here in the hive. I don't know what you're talking about, Burke. He glares at you angrily. Now, I suggest you get your mangled carcass out of my sight before I carve my name into you. Certainly, just give me the fork you stole from him, and I'll be on my way. With a flash of movement too quick to follow, he whips his knife from its sheath and begins waving it menacingly before you. Why don't you come and take it from me, Burke? Why don't you put that blade away before you get hurt? You sure do have a sharp tongue, Burke. I think I'll cut it out and feed it to you. He lunges at you, his knife leading the way. I just want to point out, sir, that I can't actually eat my tongue if I have no tongue. Tongue is required to swallow. Oh, that was painful. Are we attacking? Thank you. Ow! Stop it. I need better weapons. I need better weapons so badly. Well, he's near death at least. Only got 65 experience points. Alright, high quality stiletto and a small steel fork. Alright, so, first of all, you had those. This fork is definitely no prized piece of cutlery. Its steel finish is scratched and slightly bent, and its tines are crusted with dirt. 1 to 2 piercing damage. I could totally use that as a weapon. But the high quality stiletto is damage 1 to 4 piercing. Speed 1, weight 1... This slim dagger is a beauty among its kind. It is one-handed thrusting weapon. Speed 1, huh? That is also speed 1, so I think that's going to be better. But I might want to keep that. This appears to be a small wooden box. Intricate designs etched in gold adorn the box. At one time, this box would have been worthy enough to be displayed at an aristocrat's state. However, years of neglect have taken their toll on it, and it appears to be falling apart. If not for the large ruby mounted on the front of the box, it would be worthless. Feelings of dread seem to emanate from the box. Well, let's go ahead and use it. You see a well-crafted ornate box with a large red gem mounted on the face of the box. Feelings of dread seem to emanate from it. Let's open it! Oh. Hi. Fiend from Morador's a box. This is going to kill me, isn't it?
Damn.
Don't critically miss. Well, I don't know. It's not hitting me.
Die.
Nice.
see that?
So I thought that I would die to this thing. That seems to not be the case. And I only gained 200 experience points. And I get a magical rusted dagger. 3 to 8 piercing damage. Despite its rusty appearance, this dagger manages to retain a razor-sharp edge. Blood from the fiend you pulled it from has permanently bonded to the dagger. That seems... Ah, yes. Item cursed. Fiend's Blood Dagger. Poisons target. Save versus... -4 save versus spells. Causes user to go to berserk in combat. Okay. Years of being embedded in the flesh of a fiend have imbued this once ordinary dagger with the qualities best left with their kind. Blood of the fiend has infused itself with the dagger, causing it to feel slightly warm to the touch. When in combat, the user of this dagger can hear a constant chittering in the back of his mind, causing him to lose all self-control, making him unstoppable in combat, but vulnerable to spells. -4 save versus spells, yep. The history of this dagger is for the most part unknown. More than likely, some Berk perished while fighting the fiend, losing his dagger as well as his life. For now, the name is but a description. It has yet to earn a proper title. Alright, well, we are not... Oh, actually, I did also get, Mordor's Ruby. Gems of this quality are valued by practitioners of the art as a component for various spells. Didn't I quick save before I did that? I guess, okay, it's this one. Yeah. Alright, we're not gonna, open that, box, unless we get something, like, really crappy from the,
Come on in here, Cutter, give it a rest. You don't want to sleep on the streets and get killed out here. Come on in.
unless we get something, like, really terrible from the little quest itself. The old man stops his frantic pacing and glances at you nervously. Fork! 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 Can't go home without my fork! Is this the fork you speak of? Nestor hastily snatches up the fork. My fork! My fork! My kingdom for a fork! 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 Hoo-hoo! He hops up and down excitedly, waving the fork back and forth in an elaborate pattern above his head as if he were performing some sort of ritual. Now I can go home! Farewell! Hoo-hoo! Farewell, Nestor. Nestor turns to leave, then, as if struck with some afterthought, he turns back around and hands you a scrap of something soft and rubbery. The severed ear. Upon closer examination, you notice that there is an earring still dangling from it. Pocket the earring and discard the rotting piece of flesh. But what if I want the rotting piece of flesh?
Updated my journal.
500 experience points. And, yep. I had a feeling that that was a, portal key. Arlo is enthusiastically engaged in his favorite pastime of plucking scabs from his nose. As you approach, he glances at you out of the corner of his eye. What do you want now? I have some questions. Well, ain't that nice? He flashes you a sarcastic yellow-toothed smile. And I'm sure you'll find your answers someday, but I got me a business to run. So if you don't want a bed, then I suggest you pike off. All right. Farewell. 1 ear's earring. Well, I don't know what it does, so... This small earring is made from polished obsidian. Despite the smoothness of its surface, it reflects no light whatsoever. Usable only by thieves. Well, in that case, we're not going to be using it. Alright, Mort. Let's go. Oh, hi there, buddy. Yes, run away. Run away. Run away from me. Totally gonna get murdered. I'm gonna murder you.
Die.
Got a nice critical hit there. Come back here. Stop running. Oh, I need a ranged weapon so badly. I like how the rest of the thugs really aren't getting involved. Thank you. I need to find a shop. Let's go this way. Got more thugs. Par for the course. It's difficult to see what everything is around here. Alright, let's go in, here? Yeah. Small dwelling. That is just a hive dweller.
Alright.
Well, there's no Flaming Fist mercenaries. Let's totally take that, those 5 coppers. Oh! Whoops. Yeah, I had a feeling that might be the case. Alright, let's not murder the people in their houses. I imagine that will change my alignment anyway. It's only a few coins. Hive merchant. This older merchant has a worldly look to him. His deep voice is gentle but confident. Ah, hello there. Are you ready to sample some of the most delectable treats from across the plains, my good man? Nah, I was just passing by. Farewell. Let's see. Let's unequip these. You can have that. Do I really want that? You know what? I definitely don't want that rusty dagger. I will put the high-quality stiletto there in my inventory. Alright. Let's see. What do you have? All manner of delicacies to delight your palate, my good man. Arborian fire seeds, garbar root, Elysian pears, crimson lotus petals, Bitopian shepherd's bread, shift spice from the chaos of limbo, and sea plums are what I have at the moment. Merely 5 coppers for a taste of anything you'd like. Ask about something's taste. What do the fire seeds taste like? I can only suggest that you try it, my good man, and see for yourself. Can we purchase something? On second thought, nothing for me. Farewell.
Alright.
Alright, I'm guessing that's gonna similarly piss someone off. Maybe not. Nope. Okay. Kosa Jai. There's a merchant up. There's a Giscoral. This window, if that's what it is, seems to be made of a blue stone that shifts and bends as you look at it. It glows softly in the dim light of the city. Alright, let's see. You are a merchant, so let's go ahead and talk to you. This attractive young woman is smiling and beckoning to all passers-by as she calls out the virtues of her goods. Plates, jugs, cups, tankards, drink from the goblets of the finest lords. Upon seeing you, she waves you over as if you were an acquaintance. May I see what you're selling here? I sell plates, cups, jugs, tankards, cutlery, and the like, sir. All of quality, sir, of the finest. She steps back and lifts the lid of the crate on the wagon behind her. Please, look over my goods. Should you have any questions, feel free to ask. Let's go ahead and examine the contents of the crate. You peer into the crate. It's full of plates, cups, jugs, tankards, cutlery, and the like. Now, they look to be of varying degrees of quality, but some of it appears quite nice. As you're looking them over, she presses up against you. See anything you like, sir? Her long, waving hair brushing against your shoulder smells faintly sweet like vanilla. Where does this all come from? She flashes a wicked grin. My lovers are all burglars, sir. These goods are pilfered from the homes of Sigil's nobles. Upon seeing your expression, she laughs sweetly. A jest, sir, merely. My father and brothers are tinkers. These are the wares with which are discarded from the nobles' manors and made good by them once more. I see. I had some questions. Oh, sir, but wait. She puts her hand on your forearm. Her touch is light as a feather. Are you sure there's nothing you need? Surely something for your home, or a gift. She bites her lip coyly, cocking her head slightly. No, nothing I need. My questions... She looks so sad you're nearly stricken with guilt. Slowly, she lowers the lid of the crate. Sorry, sir, but I have no time for questions. I must sell what I can before the day is done, for my family is large and hungry. I understand. Farewell. Okay. What do you have? This dour-faced old fellow appears to be selling various hand weapons. Ah, come on over then. Come to see my blades, have you? Yes, I have. Yes. Yes. Let's see. I can finally... No, I cannot sell my, my bronze rings. I can sell the bronze bracelet, though. Let's go ahead and sell that. I can sell the copper earring. Sell that. I'm not sure if I need this. So I'm going to keep that. I can sell the Crescent Hatchet. 2 to 7 slashing. I might want to keep that, though. I can sell the Rusty Dagger. Let's go ahead and sell those. Can't sell my junk. I can sell the Tome of Bone and Ash, but I think we might want to keep that. I can sell the Dirty Rat Charms, but again, I think I'll keep that. Left arm number 985. Oh, so the skeleton number 42, I would have gotten like another dagger, some coinage, and maybe another item or something like that, and some experience, but it's fine. I could identify, but I don't have that much, so let's not do that right now. Poor quality mace, poor quality sledgehammer, antler axe, iron knuckles, 1 to 3 crushing, never mind. Because this is what I have already. High quality sledgehammer. Battle axe of quality. Green steel dagger. Weight 0, interesting. This slim dagger has been forged out of the famed Batorian green steel. Found only in the wastelands of Avernus, this peculiar green ore can be tempered into metal much lighter than normal steel. In addition, green steel weapons tend to retain their remarkably fine edges and are capable of dealing out more damage than their standard counterparts. Green steel knife, 1 to 4 piercing. There's a high-quality stiletto, which is only 8. Interesting. Maul. Battle axe. Hammer, wooden club. Antler axe. Primitive cultures oftentimes use parts of animals as weapons. This appears to be the horns of some creature that has been made into a crude battle axe of sorts. Not sure how that works. Poor quality sledgehammer. Poor quality mace. Jagged knife, 1 to 3 slashing. I am not sure that I want any of those. What are my proficiencies again? Ah, I always forget that the button's over here. Let's see. Fist and edged weapon. So, does edged weapon count as axes and stuff? Well, let's see. I've got one. No, it's a hammer. Well, show him a Thaco of 17 right now. But I'm not sure if that's my current Thaco. Okay, well, I definitely don't have proficiency with this. So let's see if this is my current THAC0. No, I think it's just my THAC0 for 2 hit minus 2. Is that because of it? Yeah, okay. Alright, so yes, that's where it'll show, what my, proficiency is. So, let's see. If I equip that. 2 hit minus 3. Alright, so yeah, that doesn't count.
Try these spices, sir. Oh, you can just taste them all over your...
Oh, and it has a THAC0 minus 1 anyway. Proficiency's axes. Do these say edged weapons? Yeah, there it says edged. Okay. I see, I see. Well, since this does do more damage anyway, let's go ahead and equip it. I'll continue to use that because I'm proficient with it. You can hold on to these. Well, actually, let's go ahead and equip 2 of them. Yeah, I'm not sure that I want to equip those just yet. Let's see. I have not talked to...
Done.
You? The seedy-looking fellow is quick to spot you looking at him. Aye, Basher, get over here. Come to see what I got for you. He winks and waves you over. What do you have to offer me? Ah, okay. You won't buy any of my notes. You will buy the bronze rings, though. You won't buy any of the iron spikes. I may not be able to sell any of those, which kind of makes me sad. Same with the junk. Alright. Where's the merchant that I was talking to? There he is. Alright, yes, what do you have to offer me? Let's go ahead and sell the bronze rings. Alright, well, I think I will just find... Actually, you know, there's a barrel right behind, that other one. The other merchant, the woman. And I'd probably just put some stuff in there. Cranium Rat Charm. Plus 5% detect trap skill bonus. Plus 5 to lore skill. Plus 1 to intelligence. The body of this cranium rat has been especially prepared. Its insides have been hollowed out and stuffed with various herbs and shreds of papyrus containing arcane symbols. When the charm is consumed, the user gains a temporary increase to their reasoning and perception abilities. It feels as if the player is looking through several pairs of eyes and sifting through several minds at once. The player? The sensation is somewhat dizzying for a minute or two, but there are no harmful side effects. I really wish it had said how long these things lasted for. Whispering Flask invokes aid, usable only by Githzerai. Oh. Plus 2 to strength. Wow. This container holds a peculiar power called Whispering Motes, loose translation of the Gith expression. A form of healing powder, commonly used by the Githzerai on the plane of Limbo. That's aid is not healing, though. When the stopper is pulled and the spice pouch, the spice touched to the skin of a wounded person, the spice travels through the injured person's body, generating raw matter to fill up the holes in his physical form, no matter how small or large. In order for the spice to work, the user must concentrate on its healing effects. With the proper discipline, a practiced Githzerai can even heal the greatest of wounds. In addition to its curative properties, it is also the element in several of their rites of passage. It is believed that the spice also fills in the holes in a person's psyche, removing doubts and giving them focus and purpose. That actually could be pretty good if I get a Githzerai in my party. Scroll of Blur and a Scroll of Luck. Alright, well, if we ever become a mage, those will be good to purchase. Alright, so let's go dump some stuff off in here. Keep the, well, I don't think I care about that one. Not sure about the rags.
What's up? Good is done.
Don't know if I'll need that, but I can come back for it. Well, let's hold on to it for now. I don't know. Maybe a cobblestone will come in handy. Let's see. Lim, huh? Alright, well, let's go ahead and talk to Kosa Ja. This toothless old crone reeks of fish and brine. Spying your approach, she gives you a wide pink smile.
Fish, my child? Fish heads, mayhap?
Child, hardly.
Oh, yes, yes, but a child you are to my ears. Youngsters.
I believe you're mistaken. Take a closer look. She shuffles up to you. The fish stink is nearly overpowering. The old woman squints at your face first, frowning, then into your eyes. Only then does she recoil in surprise.
Oh my, how many years have those eyes seen?
I do not know. How many do you think?
Don't know. Too many, I'd say, but no matter.
She leans close to whisper in your ear.
It won't do to rattle the passers-by. Let's keep it our little secret.
She resumes her normal tone of voice.
So, fish, my child?
She pokes you in the belly. Oh, great. She thinks I'm the Pillsbury Doughboy. What are you offering exactly?
Why, fish, my silly child. Fish of all sorts, and fish heads for those too short to jink for the whole ones. Teeny tiny fish heads.
Where do the fish come from?
They're brought to Sigil from all over the plains, my boy. Would you like some? I sell only the heads should you be short on jink.
I don't need fish, but I had some questions. She shakes her little wrinkled head.
No answers have I, only fish.
Farewell then. And there's a Giscoral person over here. You see a spindly-looking merchant with a brush of gray and red stubble across his chin. He wears several layers of brightly colored robes, so much so that he looks like a flag with arms and legs. He is shaking slightly as you watch. Howdy! Aye, Giscoral. He bows and spreads his trembling hands. As he does, you notice his hands and forearms are a twisted mass of black scar tissue, as if they were once badly burned. What are you selling?
Giscoral by cloth.
Giscoral voice ticks like a clock. Shouldn't it be Giscoral's?
Flat and measured. Giscoral sell cloth, wash cloth, mend cloth, and
he gestures at his layers of clothing with his shaking hands. Wear cloth. Can I see what you have? Ah, so I can buy bandages, needle and thread, and rags. I don't know what rags actually do. He will not buy them. And he will not buy my junk. How did you hurt your hands? Giscoral doesn't seem to have heard you. He answers only with his spiel, delivered in the same flat monotone.
Giscoral buy cloth, sell cloth, wash cloth, mend cloth,
and he gestures at his layers of clothing with his shaking hands. Wear cloth. I asked, how did you hurt your hands? Giscoral's monotone breaks.
Giscoral buy cloths, sell cloth, wash cloth, mend cloth,
and he gestures at himself again, but his hands are shaking so badly that he cannot even finish. Sorry to disturb you. Farewell. Okay. There are limbs. Not sure what limbs are. This odd-looking little creature appears both insect and animal in origin. Its legs are oversized, but its arms are small, nearly vestigial, and a brightly speckled half-shell runs down its back. It sports twin pairs of insect-like wings, and has tiny black eyes and a mouth that always appears to be smiling gleefully. I will pet it. Pew pew! The limb bounces about merrily, its wings buzzing. It seems to enjoy the affection immensely. I will pet it some more. I will pet it some more. I will pet it some more. Pet it some more. Does this get me anything? Would this happen to be like Nuber, where you gotta talk to him forever? No? Okay, I will leave it alone. Craddock, Porphyra. Let's see what this is. Oh, that's Mort. I don't need you, Mort.
Done.
Yeah. Okay.
The container is locked.
All right. Forced it.
Got some rags and a rusty dagger. Okay. An old shopkeeper's cart. Let's talk to Porphyra. This grim-looking woman spares you only a brief glance before returning to her rant on top of the stage. She has a powerful voice that carries across the marketplace, even cutting through the noise made by the merchants and the surrounding foot traffic. Okay, I will leave her alone.
See the shine on that? See the edge on it?
You're predicting the end. Great darkness shall fall upon the city. Uh-huh. Hello? You see a thin, yellow-skinned humanoid covered with a variety of dazzling tattoos. His eyebrows have been accented with black charcoal lines, and his teeth are filed to points. He sees you and waves you over, rattling his dice in his hand. Hello! He displays a feral, sharp-toothed grin. His eyes are like shiny black orbs. His voice is low and raspy.
Galha greets you as well. Have you come to play a game, yes?
No, but I had some questions. Galha's smile fades in an instant. He shakes his head.
No interesting questions have I. Only the game. The turning of the die, the glint of coin, won or lost, yes?
He shakes the bone dice in his palm.
You have no interest in these things?
Nope, farewell. Not really interested in playing a game. A dice game. It's probably fixed anyways. Craddock. You see a huge man watching the area with a tight-lipped frown and narrowed eyes. He is hunched slightly, as if bearing a heavy load on his shoulders. The unpleasant smell of sweat and dirt wafts from his clothes. Hello? The man glances down at you from his and his frown deepens. Aye, what are you sniffing around here for? You Craddock? Oh, I had a mission for this, didn't I? Mayhaps. He studies your face as if trying to recall you. If I am, what be it to you? I come with a message from Bane the Sender. The message states, the shipment must be incursed by the 3rd day, or there will be a penalty.
By the hells, can they be such fools that they think that we can miracle it there? All right then, your message has found its way to the right ears, for all the good it will do.
What's the problem?
Look around ye. Craddock nods at the laborers in the marketplace and scowls. These laggards and halfwits can barely keep up with the load as it stands. And now it needs doing in half the time.
Do you need any help?
I'll tell you what I need. All my men to show up for work. July's gone missing since this morning. I need him back now.
July? Where did he go?
That hive-bred goat is probably passed out on the street somewhere by the smoldering corpse when he should be here helping us. Worth a sod.
I could go find him for you.
Oh, you could you?
Craddock squints at you.
And now why would you do that?
Well, you need help, don't you? It doesn't sound like you can spare the time to go looking for him, and there's work to be done. Craddock is silent for a moment, then nods.
Aye, you find July, you tell him to drag his worthless bub-ridden hide here. I'll pay you for your trouble, he frowns. When you found him. Now get.
You said he's likely by the smoldering corpse. Where's that?
Updated my journal.
It's south and east of here. Head through the southeast gate, then head east for about a block. It's got a mess of drunks outside. Can't miss it. July's most likely somewhere around there. Alright, I'll go look for him. Farewell. And nothing there. Reekwind.
These spices, sir. Just taste
This man is looking at you with a strange bug-eyed stare. His eyes are huge, so huge they look ready to pop out of his sockets and roll across the cobblestones. He nods eagerly as you approach, bobbing his head like a bird. And as you near him, you suddenly notice the smell of urine and feces surrounding him. Hi. The man sniffles, wiping his nose on his sleeve, then opens his mouth to reveal blackened, rotted gums.
Stories for coin, sirrah?
His breath reeks. It smells like this man has been keeping rotten meat stored inside his mouth.
Stories for coin?
Who are you? The man snorts, thick with phlegm.
Names. Who you are.
His head does a slight twitch every time he repeats himself.
Names. Dangerous.
He glances at the ground and stirs the dirt with his foot. Dangerous? Are you going to tell me about the true names? You're going to tell me about true names, aren't you?
Knowing a name, but being stuck with one both is a mess of trouble.
He looks back up at you.
My name's a given name, not one asked for. Reekwind.
Once again, you become conscious of his reeking breath and the smell of urine and feces that surround him.
A given name.
An appropriate name.
Not my true name.
Reekwind mumbles on, his head twitching every time he says name.
A true name's a dangerous thing. Gives others power.
He stares at you with his huge eyes and wags his finger.
Keep your name secret. Keep it close. Never let it out.
What do you mean?
Names are like smells. Things can track you with them.
Reekwind coughs, his eyes almost popping out from their skull, out of his skull as he does so. His cough seems to loosen his bowels, for he breaks wind loudly, as if to accentuate his point.
If someone knows a true name, it gives them power.
He licks his lips.
The power to hurt.
I don't know my true name.
Updated my journal.
Reekwind's eyes widen. Seeing his eyeballs bulge even larger makes you uneasy.
Then you are blessed. Remain nameless, and you shall be as a spirit on the plains, untraceable, untrackable, unseen, undiscovered.
He smacks his gums wetly.
A name chosen, a name given. It allows others to find you and hurt you.
Have you been hurt? Reekwind gives a twitchy nod, then scratches himself.
Let my name slip once, only once.
His eyes film over as if the memory is painful, then glances at you uneasily.
Tell you the story I can. I will, but 3 coppers I must see.
His face splits into a smile as he says the word coppers, and his reeking breath hits you like a hammer. And I have let this episode go long. Well, let's finish up talking to him. Very well, here's the 3 copper. Reekwind gets into his stance, looks left, looks right, then faces you. His face clenches. Then with a grunt, he breaks wind again. The smell nearly levels you, but he takes no notice.
Cursed I walked the wards in splendor.
He stands up stiffly, nose high in the air. He saunters back and forth, nodding to invisible passersby. All right.
Updated my journal.
Reekwind freezes his arms akimbo.
Crossed paths with the crossed one. Had the looking of a pumpkin. His seeds, curses.
Reekwind then thrusts his belly out so as to appear fat, slicks back his hair with his filthy palm so he looks almost bald, and begins drumming his fingers on his fat belly. He then walks about, circling the spot where his stuffy upper-class persona used to be.
All a jumble with curses this one was.
With a sneer and a careless gesture, Reekwind tosses an invisible curse at the stuffy persona.
Knew my name, let it slip, I had. All it took. Took it all.
He stiffens up again, inhaling deeply and resuming his upper-class persona. The persona suddenly crumples, and Reekwind breaks wind violently, then exhales, filling the air with his foul, reeking breath.
Cursed with stenches, smells, excrement. Came here to tell tales, all good for now. Now Reekwind is the given name.
I've heard enough. Farewell. Okay. When we come back, we will go ahead and continue to explore around this area and see if there's anything else of interest. See you then, everyone.